Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, if some of you are wondering why I have this table set up, well, if you're new to my channel or recently subscribed to my channel, well, in the beginning when I start doing the YouTube video, I used to do it on the table. And why I have these two things here, well, you're gonna find out. So, before I start giving you my thoughts about some story art, so the comic that I'm gonna display is not a classic or it's not an old comic book. It's from 2014, and I'm talking about the New 52 Futures End issue number 20. Now check out that cover, just amazing. Sorry about the glare. Check that out. So this is the comic that I'm gonna display here. Yep. So why I display this comic book, specifically this comic book? Well, because of the story arc. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts for this story arc from Detective Comics, Lonely Place of Living. Part 1 is issue 965. Check that out, that cover, pretty neat. And also have a mic. Hey. Detective Comics issue 966, which is part 2 of it. And check out that cover, pretty neat, huh? Part 3, 967, awesome cover. Check that out. And part 4, and the last chapter of it, is 968, which this cover, I love this cover. I believe that after I've done that I'm finished doing this video, I believe that I'm gonna put this comic book on the wall, because it's gonna look awesome somewhere over here, somewhere on this wall. I'm gonna put this cover because it's just awesome cover. So let's get started. Before I start, I need my coffee, my shot of coffee. Excuse me. Hot. Okay. Part 1. Okay, basically the story is, remember the first story arc in Detective Comics, if I'm not mistaken, where Tim Drake, he died, or supposed to that he died by some drones. Well, this is the continuation of it. You see, on the first story, on the first time where it's supposed to that Tim Drake died, well, he never died. He ended up in a prison by Mr. Oz. Yes, that's the one that's been popping up all over DC Universe. Okay, so being there, Robin or Tim, he managed to escape, believe it or not. But before the story starts, we get kind of like a backstory of Tim, when you know how he decided to become Robin, how he convinced Nightwing, how he convinced Bruce Wayne, Alfred, and everybody, how he should become Robin, which is there. So the thing is that so he's telling the story to Mr. Oz, as we can see here. Now, this story has some twist that I never expected. Again, sorry about the glare. So the thing is that while they are talking, Robin managed to kind of like hack the computer system and escape. Yeah, I know. Hey, anything can happen in the DC universe. Believe it or not. So So when he finally managed to escape, Mr. Oz, he revealed himself, his secret identity to Tim or to Robin. And guess who that guy was or is? No other than Jor-El. Yep. Superman's father from, well, Superman's father. Well, he's supposed to be dead. But obviously, somehow, well, he's not dead. He's kind of in the multiverse somewhere. So that just tell you how powerful Dr. Manhattan is. So the thing is that once that he revealed himself to Robin, he just kind of like disappeared, as we can see here on this page over here. Check that out. Now I have to say that I love the art. And that's about it about this issue. And then once he finally to escape, he was sending kind of like a signal to Batman, like saying, "Look, come over and help me and pick me up or whatever. Try to settle me so that way you will know where I am at, and you can come over and save me." Well, the thing is, well, technically yes, he managed to open all the cells, not just one, but all of them. I know. So it happens to be that the person was talking to him used to say that he's Batman. Well, he actually is Batman, but he's using a gun. And believe me, he's not afraid to use the gun at all. Check that out. Check that out. So this is the Batman from another Earth, and the issue ends with Doomsday, because as we know, Mr. Oz, he had Doomsday, Robin, he had a bunch of different characters. So we also have Doomsday here. Now, the thing about Batman. Now, this is the Batman that used gun. But not just he is Batman, he's also Nightwing, Dick Grayson. Now, as the story progressed, as we see here in part 2, we see that Batman, he's not afraid to use the gun. He doesn't mind killing people, or actually bad guys. The thing is, the reason why he is that way, he doesn't mind using the gun or killing, is because of Bruce Wayne's fault. You see, on his world, now that's another thing about this story. Now, before I continue, this story also is connected. I guess it's connected on an indirect way with Future's End. With this one. Remember this? You know, the Future's End. And this one. Remember that? Remember, did you see it be a weekly series? To me, it was good. Anyway, so because here they talk about Brother Eye. There's always touching of the stuff of Brother Eye. So I don't know why I know why that they touch their Brother Eye, but I'm wondering if, because it's not the same Batman from Future's End. It's not, because the Batman of Future End, yes, is Dick Grayson, but is what's his name? The future Batman. Oh God, I forgot his name. You know who I'm talking about. God, the name just popped out of my mind. I hate when that happens. So in the beginning, I thought that the Batman that appears here also is Dick Grayson. I thought he's from Future End, but it's not, because the Batman from here, which I remember now, is Batman Beyond, and the one that appears here is not Batman Beyond. It's just another Batman from different Earth. Now, wondering what Earth is, so I had to search to see what Earth of the Multiversity is this Batman from, because believe it or not, I like this Batman. At least, yeah, I like this Dick Grayson Batman. take guns, shoot people, and kick ass and take names. He doesn't have that rule that Batman has. He used to have it, but because of Batman, but the real reason the way he is someone else, which eventually gonna let you know. Okay, back to the story. Here we see Doomsday breaking out, thanks to Tim. So basically, we see a 555. We see they are talking, trying to get together, and we see that Batman, he actually managed to defeat Doomsday. Push him back to his cell block or his cell, which I was like, whoa. And Tim is like, how can you do that when he even killed Superman? He said, well, in my time I knew I got some contingencies that on this earth or your Batman doesn't have, but I have. So the story continues, and it's nothing much happened here besides that they touch about Brother Eye. That's about it, and how he defeated Doomsday. Part 3, check that out. Part 3 is, I have to say, there's one after from issue number 2, from part 2 all the way to the end are the best comic, because the part 1, it was like, alright, it wasn't good. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good at all. It wasn't that good. So, but after issue number 2, part 2, 3, and 4, it was saved part 1. On my opinion. So, part 3. Part 3, we see that Bruce Wayne is searching for Robin. Finally, Batman, he managed to kind of like get the signal from Robin, because how I can call it, Batman 2 and Tim managed to leave that dimension and arrive to our Earth. And that's how Bruce Wayne got the signal from Tim. So now we have 2 Batman and 1 Robin on the same place, on the same plane. So we see that Batman, he just rushed to the hospital because, yeah, believe it or not, Tim ended up in the hospital without a customer, actually. So the thing is that we see Bruce Wayne goes in, and they hug each other because to Bruce Wayne, Tim is kind of like the son or little brother. He's still like a kid. And then from there we go to a cafe. We see Batwoman talking, and we see how the rest of the family received Tim Drake back to the land of the living. Oh yeah, check that out. Nice, huh? I have to say that I like the art. The art is really nice, and the colorist, forget it, is top notch. I really like the colors on this series. And then we see a spoiler. Now I love this splash page. Check that out. This one over here. Look at that. Sorry about the glare. Look at that full page art. Just awesome. Look at that. This guy Martinez, awesome. So, and then we see that we have the Batman team, kind of like Batman Suicide Squad, which is the boss is Batwoman. The thing is, which I'm gonna go into the part, is the reason why Batman 2 is mad at Batman in an indirect way, because according to Batman 2, Batman, he died. Whatever reason is. He killed Damian. He killed Batwoman. So he came to this earth to kill Batwoman, because Batwoman is the key for the downfall of Dick Grayson from his planet, whatever his multiverse is. Whatever his multiverse is, which I have to go and check it out from which multiverse is, because I would like that they would make like a mini series explaining just why he killed Batwoman and Jason, not Jason, Batman sons. What his name? What's wrong with me today? Damien. God. Oh. Anyway, so I wish that they would make like a two-part miniseries explaining how they transition, how that happened on that Parker universe. Doesn't have to be retcon at all. So we see that Batman is talking to a team, the real Batman, and we see that Batman 2, he goes to the mansion, Wayne Manor. Check that out, and he meets with Alfred. And was he said at the manor, the rest of the team shows up. Check that out. Check that out. Awesome. Now we see Nightwing. So now we have two Batman and two Nightwing on the same plane. So now we see Nightwing with Red Hood and Damian and his dog. So they start trying to understand what's going on. So Batman 2 is trying to explain, look, all this, what happened to me and the rest of the Robins is because of Batwoman. Batwoman is the worst. And top of that, actually kind of like if Batman started the bad thing and Batwoman is the one who finished it. So it was kind of like, I don't know, I mean, I had to I don't want to, but I had to kill Batwoman. Even though he's from another Earth, but on his mind, he's thinking, okay, if this happened to me on my universe, and I came to this universe, our Earth, so in his mind, it's kind of like, okay, wait a minute, if that happened to me over there, so that means that Dick Grayson on this Earth is gonna go through the same thing I went on my Earth. So to avoid that, hey, why not? Simple. Let's kill Batwoman. And save everybody's a huge headache. And that's what Dick Grayson is trying to do. Or Batman 2. So the rest of the team is kind of like, so why did you tell it? You should told us from the first place. On the first place, we could all work together, get together, think together to how to resolve this. Not the way you want to go like gung-ho, everybody. And then from there we see that Batman gets a message from Brother Eye. Yes, the Brother Eye from Future's End. So that means that is either Brother Eye has controlled that whatever Earth that Batman 2 come from, or is that Batman 2 has created Brother Eye on his universe or his planet. It's kind of hard to say if it's either a planet or Earth or universe. I don't know. Kind of hard to put a word to it. Well. So, part 4, 968, the best color of them all. Check that out. So, part 4. After Batman 2 got the message, we see that we see what was his name? Azrael. He getting a message from Brother Eye. So we see now two Batman. Now we see Batman from the Earth, whatever, with our Batman. We see Tim Drake, the whole Batman family fighting against him. Everybody against one, because even though that this Batman is just human, he has a lot of knowledge how to defeat each one of them, because he already did it on his planet. So doing it here, piece of cake. So they start fighting. There's a big fight going on. Then we see that Batman he's trying kind of like disappear, and that's the communication with Brother Eye, because Brother Eye's program is that Batman only could stay on our planet certain amount of time. So the computer is like, come on, hurry up, buddy. So we see that finally Batman to defeat Bruce Wayne. We can see here one panel. He kind of like give him kind of like electric shock, and just Batman just passed out, which everybody was surprised. Like, whoa, wait a minute, this guy already defeated Doomsday in a way. Now he also defeated Batman. Where did this guy come from? Well, I wondered that myself. So then we see that Batwoman. So Batman decides, Tim Drake decides to lock up Batwoman at the Batcave, kind of like a prison cell, for her protection. But the thing is, Brother Eye kind of like hacked the whole system and let Batwoman go. So that way they can, so Batman 2 can kill Batwoman. Now, this is the pivotal moment, the conversation between Batman 2 and Tim Drake. He's telling him, look, I know what are you doing because I went through that. Now this is your chance to be free, where you can do whatever you want with your life. You can be free of being a superhero. You can go to college, get a job, get married, have some kids, have a regular life, grow old, because Bruce Wayne's quest is going to get you killed. Because on his Earth, if I'm not mistaken, Tim Drake lost a leg. Believe it or not, lost a leg. Damian is dead. Batwoman is dead. I don't know who else is dead, but this Batman 2, he kills everybody with the gun. Believe it or not, the gun that actually killed Bruce Wayne's parents on our Earth. How ironic is that? Now, I believe that the Bruce Wayne on that Earth went through the same situation as our Bruce Wayne. I don't know. Like I said, I hope that they make a story about it. Small mini-series. So, the thing is that Batman 2 is telling that to Tim Drake, to Robin. And actually, he left Robin thinking, like, well, wait a minute, I mean, he's telling me all this, and in a way, it makes sense. Because it does make sense. So Tim Drake said, yeah, okay, but you're not gonna do that. And Batman 2 says, yes, I know. Goodbye, Tim. I just kind of like knocked down Tim Grayson also. So now he has a final. So now remember the bunch of what is called drones that so-called killed Tim Drake? Well, we have like a whole army of mini drones on their way where everybody is to try to kill that one and everybody that is in between. Check this out. I mean, there's a lot of action on this story after issue number 3. Yeah, actually after issue number 2 to be exact. Now check that out. Now there's a lot of fighting and action, punching, kicking, biting, poking eyes, you name it. The thing is that to make the story shorter, when Batman was going to attack Batwoman, Tim Drake was supposed to be knocked out. Well, I don't know, he just recovered real fast, faster than Bruce Wayne, believe it or not. So they managed to subdue Batman 2. When I say Batman 2, I'm talking about Batman from the different Earth. And we see the real Batman. We see Jason. I mean Damian. We see Red Hood flying military jets. I didn't know that Batman has that. Now the thing is, because since Brother Eye, he took control of all the electronics inside Batcave. That includes all the Batmobiles and everything else. But they did not know about the old models, or the old model that Bruce Wayne has. Although they were computer, but not as computer advanced as we have now. So we see Batman, Red Hood, and Damian flying jets. Check that out. Awesome. Now, where I did not know that Batman has an Air Force. Kind of. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the thing is, and one has to be automatic, because we only see 3 people flying, and there are 4 planes. So who's going on the 4th plane? I don't know. Maybe it's automatic. Maybe, I don't know. The thing is that they start shooting. Like always, look at this full page over here. I love this full page. Look at it. Just love it. The thing is that Batman 2, he managed to leave, and then he says, like saying, look, you're going to see it for yourself. I tried my best. You did not want to listen to me. You never give me a chance to set things right. And, well, he left that message to Tim Drake, and he just disappeared, because Brother Eye, the time was up, as we can see over here on the last panel. Sorry about the glare. So he left, and he stays, and the end ends like this: Tim Drake looking at the destroying building, a room that is destroyed by Batman and everybody else. And that was the end of the story. So it did not end. To me, it actually did not end. Yes, it ended, but kind of like open end, where maybe on the future we see kind of like a continuation. Wish that they will continue. I would like to know more about Batman from that universe. At least to start with Batman. Okay, overall, but I have to say that it was a good story. It was awesome story. Like I say, it's a continuation from the first story arc from Detective Comics, where supposed to Tim Drake died by a bunch of, actually that he killed himself with a bunch of drones. So it was a good story. It was really good. I really like it. And I would give it, 1 to 5. I would give it 4. Yes, I would give it 5. It wasn't not perfect, but it was good. I really like it. So I would give it a 4. It was a good story. It was really good story. Just I wish that they would continue. I'm more curious to know what happened to that with Batman 2. What happened to him? What's going to happen to him when he goes back to his Earth and all that? But it was a fun story. Love the art. And the best cover from the 4-part story, well, this one over here. That's the best cover. And eventually you're gonna see this comic book on my wall somewhere. Maybe I'm gonna put it over here. Maybe I take. Oh, wait a minute. This one here is Catwoman as a movie poster from Bullet from Steve McQueen. We got another Batwoman over here. This is from Rebirth Zero. Maybe I take this one and put that one. Yep. I don't know. We see where I'm gonna put it. And like I said, I will give it 4 out of 5. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later. Bye.